Hey guys! So today we're going to learn science in a fun way, in different way. So here we have this amazing comic which is going to explain why do mosquitoes drink blood? Well, we can say why do mosquitoes love drinking blood? So let's begin. So here we have this cute looking mosquito structure, not structure, character. So let's see. Only us female mosquitoes drink blood. So as you can see, this looks like someone's hand. No, I'm a male mosquito and we don't drink your blood. So we saw that it's the females who love drinking blood and not the male mosquito. So the male ones are nice. So like in humans, it is the female mosquitoes that produce the eggs. We drink blood to keep up our energy to produce eggs. So as you see, like how we have food and water to keep us energy to do our daily activities, mosquitoes, they need blood to provide nutrition for them. So looks like she's very busy. She's stitching or weaving something, and then she has like 4 glasses, and she's drinking a lot of blood. So, which means that females only drink blood when they are carrying eggs. So it's not all the time they bite. It's just when they're carrying eggs. So one more, please. It looks like she's drinking a lot of blood, but she's probably hungry. So the males only suck on nectar of flowers and fruit juice. So as you can see, she has a red drink, whereas he has a glass of some green drink, and that comes from nectar of flowers and fruit juice. And so the female mosquitoes only drink blood for nutrition. So we learned one fact that females are the only ones who drink blood, not the males. When do they drink blood? When they are producing eggs, and males suck on nectar of flowers. Now, as you can see over here, like they've given, you have this um, cute guy with a green jacket, and he looks like he wants to tell us something. So let's read. So we're gonna read this box. So how fast can a mosquito drink blood? Drinking human blood is life-risking mission for mosquitoes, and they need to be very fast. Experiments were conducted with tiger mosquitoes and dengue and yellow fever mosquito, where in 2 hours, 68, no, is it 68%? Yes, 68% of the tiger and 22% of the dengue and yellow fever mosquitoes were finally full. They were finally full after drinking a lot of blood. It is found that the tiger mosquitoes drank blood much faster and lived for much longer. So let's go to the next page. Oh, okay. So come, let's learn more about the mosquitoes. Mosquito shape and body. So as you hear, they've given a top view of the mosquito. You have the eyes, and then you have this really long structure. You know how in elephant it has the trunk, like similarly in the mosquito they have like antennas. So they have a pair of eyes and a pair of antennas. So they've given the top view, so like top view, and they've also given the side view. So as you see, the same thing, you have the antenna and then you have the green eyes. Well, I'm not sure if all mosquitoes have green eyes, but you can search. So apart from the piercing tube, there are other organs found in mosquitoes' mouth. So like mosquito's mouth is very complex. You know how our human body is very complex. I mean, to study a lot to know about it. Similarly, there's so much more about the mosquito. All of you could search when you're free, but let's continue. So they use the tip of their mouth to find blood vessels. So as you can see, they have a long mouth, and then this tip looks very sharp. It looks like a needle. So here it is. They use their razor sharp teeth to cut through the skin. Like when I think of razor sharp teeth, I think of shark's teeth. They're like very pointy and they're needle like. So like for the mosquito, it's a big deal. It's like cutting through the skin, because our skin's pretty tough, like to cut through and to get blood is a big deal. So after which they use the suction tube to drink blood. Zoop. So, and as males, they do not drink blood, they do not have the razor sharp teeth. Why would you have a structure in your body when there's absolutely no use? So that's why males do not drink blood. So they don't need that razor sharp teeth. Probably they have another structure to suck nectar. So these razor sharp teeth are used only for drawing blood. They are not needed when drawing nectar. And you see this man, he looks very upset and very angry and very annoyed. But if only they wouldn't hurt us while doing it. Ouch. Our mouths are extremely complex. Mosquitoes can suck blood up to twice their body amount, but it's harder for them to escape when they're full. It's like a person who eats a lot and then you tell them to run, they can't run fast. But if you compare to a person who eats only little, probably they can run faster. So they have the capacity to suck blood twice their body weight. But then they know they can't escape, and then we'll eventually hit them and they'll die. So let's move on. Most of the times they don't even realize, you don't even realize when we're drinking your blood. But how can we not feel a small needle piercing through our skin? So their mouth is like razor, like it's like very pointy. But how come we don't realize? They're like this tiny, they're not very tiny for us not to realize. So let's see why and how. Because mosquitoes inject us with a special painkiller before they pierce through our skin. These people are extremely smart. So before drawing blood, we first inject this special liquid. So it looks like he's drilling this painkiller. So painkiller means you won't feel any pain. And though there is only one needle, it's very unique and very sharp. So here they've given that the vessel that gives out the painkiller is not the same as the vessel that sucks the blood. The painkiller in the saliva is excreted from the time we land on our prey. Therefore, even if we do not suck blood, the prey still feels itchy. So suppose they inject the painkiller and before that we realize that it's biting us, it'll run away. But then we'll again scratch and itch. Why? Let's see. So have you noticed how the area around a mosquito bite gets very itchy? This is because the painkiller causes an allergic reaction. So allergic reactions, like some people, they're allergic to pollen grains, to seafood and XYZ. So this painkiller like causes allergic reaction to everyone. And as you can see, this lady, she says, ow, it itches. And she has this red mark, like it's not that big, but usually you have like a lot of red marks and it's very itchy and it's not a nice feeling. So this old man's like, hey, don't bite me. So if mosquitoes didn't excrete saliva before sucking blood, the bite would hurt but not itch. So would you prefer itching or would you want to suffer through the pain of that bite? Think about it. So again, we have this guy. He is, so he has now a purple coat on, so he wants to give us more facts. So let's read it. So more about mosquitoes. Now, mosquitoes are found especially in hot areas, and there are more than 3,100 types of them. So like the striped mosquitoes and the anopheline mosquitoes. So when they are in larvae means like when they are still like small, like in eggs basically. So they live in water and they eat minute creatures and rotted parts of plant. On the 11th, 12th day, they turn into adults and females. So we humans turn adults when we're 21 in our country. But then they turn adults when they're 11 and 12, 11th and 12th day. So about 5 days after first drinking blood, they lay eggs in batches of 200. That's a lot. That's a lot of mosquitoes. So they have razor sharp teeth and a pointed piercing and suction tube, which they use to drink blood in the female's case or nectar in the male. So let's move ahead. Are there some people who attract mosquitoes more than others? Like if there's a person A and person A has like a lot of red marks, but person B has like one or two. So does the mosquito go like, should I choose A or B? Let's see. So, you smell good. Are mosquitoes attracted to people who drink more alcohol? Let's see if it's true. Why such an experiment? Ouch, that hurts. Here are people with A, B, O, and AB blood type. So they've worn shirts to show their blood group. So we have 4 blood groups and each individual belongs to either one of them. So here they've given in the yellow box that your blood type doesn't matter. They like all blood types equally. So blood type is not a factor of determining who gets bitten more. So here they've done an experiment where they show that there was, a person who had drunk alcohol and one who had not. So he drank alcohol and he did not. They were kept in a mosquito net each, and then the edges of the net were slightly open and a few mosquitoes were released. So this guy is, people who drink alcohol after some time, they're not in their conscious and they'll be like, and this guy's like, what am I doing? Why am I in this experiment? So in this yellow box, they say even this experiment show that there was no definite difference. So mosquitoes cannot smell alcohol. And again, alcohol is not a factor. This mosquito proudly says, I drink all types of blood. Lucky. So people who have drunk alcohol, they sweat more, sleep more. Maybe this is important. So drinking alcohol makes people less observant. Perhaps this makes them easier targets for mosquito. So these mosquitoes are very smart. They're like, oh, this guy's drunk. He'll probably sleep now. And he won't even feel like we're biting. So it makes them easier targets and they feel like a lot of us can drink blood today. They'll have a big party. I know, I'm just telling. So again, this guy comes with a green coat. Let's see what he has to say now. Parts of your body that mosquitoes like the best. So mosquitoes, they're attracted to the carbon dioxide that our bodies produce. So we take in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. Plants during photosynthesis takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen. Fun fact. So I've just inserted a fact. So they usually focus on our legs and feet because they have stronger smell. Also, it doesn't matter if you're sleeping or standing, mosquitoes will bite you either way. They're very rude. Very rude. They should tell at least when they bite. So we've come to the end of the page and we've learned a lot. So let's read. Even the smallest mosquitoes have many different types. Be careful as they may carry some diseases. Hmm. They come, they bite us, they drink our blood, and they'll spread diseases also. So be careful. So mosquitoes are everywhere. They're all over the world. But hotter it is, the more they are. Many mosquitoes have disease-carrying organisms living inside them. When a mosquito bites, it can infect humans with bugs that cause malaria and other deadly fever. So here they've given three different types of mosquitoes. So they've given a house mosquito, and this causes a brain disease called encephalitis. You guys can search more about it. Then you have the anopheline mosquito, and the this causes malaria in tropical regions. And the most common Anopheles mosquito is the Anopheles sinensis weedman. So then dengue and yellow fever mosquito, and they're all over the world. And I think most of you are most familiar with this because there are so many people who like get the yellow fever. So if bitten by a mosquito, you could get the germs from many different diseases. So it isn't only itchy. So then you'll get the disease, and then you'll have symptoms of that, and then you have to check a doctor. So big headache these people give. So we breed very quickly in unclean water. So if you do not want to be bitten by us, be hygienic and you will get rid of us. This is why they say always use clean water, drink clean water, because like these become breeding grounds for mosquitoes. They lay eggs over there, and humid areas again is another factor. So if you take the necessary precautions, they won't bother you much. So our numbers haven't decreased at all, though human beings are fighting us with newer and stronger methods. That's very true. So no one can beat the mosquito. So I hope all of you learned something. Well, we read a lot, and and this was a very fun way to know facts. So now you can also tell others why do mosquitoes bite us. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.